The capacity of Giant Stadium is over 80,000, and both of its football tenants regularly pack it in. It's loud and it's a tough place to play. He'll down it in the end zone. They'll get the ball here at the 20-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. Brooks gets the call. Tackle was made by White.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Brooks on the handoff. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. DeMarcus Ware was there on the tackle.
Let's go.
Setting up blockers, he has it on the screen. Khalid was there to bring him down.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Dumps it out left.
Good defense all over the field that time. They had the deep routes covered, and when they tried to dump it off to the tight end, they were on it.
Short pass to his left. Tackle was made by Williams.
And that's good quarterback play. He recognized the blitz, he understood what was happening with the coverage behind it, and found the open man.
They'll give it off here. The stop was made by Cole. Brooks gets 3 yards on the play. Here's the give. Adibi was there to bring him down. Brooks picks up about 4 yards on the play. They hand it off. He's going to be tackled for a loss.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
And it's good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He makes it to the 20.
All right, they just came up with a field goal. Let's see what this offense can do. Come out, be aggressive. Let's get some points on the board.
Adams tackles him for a loss at the 20-yard line. They'll face second down and 10. Passes it out, and he caught it. DJ Moore makes the tackle.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Gets the pass away. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Holmes hits him for a loss at the 34-yard line. 3rd and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Dumps it incomplete. Wanted the screen. Sean Merriman had the coverage on the play.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
It'll go out at the 44-yard line.
The Giants offense has to be a little disappointed with how that last drive ended, to move the ball that effectively and only come away with 3 points.
And he will lose yardage on the play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
He'll get the call again. Dropped behind the line.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that. Not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Short pass. Tackle was made by Jones.
The Eagles held them in check on that drive, and that's a good way to send a strong message to an offense that it is going to be a very physical game.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Here's the throw. At the 40. And the last man gets it.
And he went way up to snag that one. That was a pretty catch.
The big gain through the air sets the offense up with another 1st and 10. Penalty on the play, first one today. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call. So first down once again, but a long ways to go following the penalty. Brings it in. Timmons hits him for a loss at the 44. Nothing doing on that play, so that'll make it 2nd down. Short throw.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Gets the pass away. It's tipped away.
Whoa, that was really lucky that one wasn't picked off. Not a good decision at all there.
And not a good bounce on the punt. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Still on his feet.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Just gets it away. Runs over tackler. Short gain on that completion. Throws it. And it's completed. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
They'll give it off here. And he makes it out to about the 41-yard line. A DB was there to bring him down. Toss. Sheds one tackler. Brooks picks up 5 yards with the carry. So it's 3rd down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Gets the ball away. O.J. Atogwe was defending on the play.
Congratulations to the person seated in section 19.
Philadelphia looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punt.
All expenses paid with the
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 3-0. Giants. He can't bring him down. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. That brings up 2nd down.
actually get a little bit of yardage there. They've been shut down in the running game so far.
On the ground with a tailback. He gets to about the 37-yard line before he's gang tackled. Looks like the containment just broke down on that one, and they end up giving up the first.
Defense is all about gap control. All you have to do is maintain your one gap. If one guy blows it, you can give up a big play like that. They were trying to work that ball down the field. There really wasn't anything there. They dump it off, and not much underneath either.
He throws short. Scaife makes his third catch of the game. They line up at the 50. Bushrod gets his first carry of the game. Bushrod gets the carry. Bushrod picks up 2 yards with the carry. Passes to his left. Oliver makes the tackle.
The Eagles are having some success getting the ball down the field on this drive. This offense is clicking.
He throws left. Gain of 5 through the air.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
He's sacked.
I really love those corner blitzes. Not only do you shake up the quarterback in his reads, but you also get maybe one of the fastest guys on the field coming off the corner, and man, can they get to a quarterback in a hurry.
Touchdown Eagles. The Eagles get the first touchdown of the game.
There's just something about a ball that you know if you catch it, it's 6 points. And if you don't, you're going to be the go to the game. It just makes you focus a little bit more.
He makes it to the 20. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Short throw to the right. The stop was made by Brinkley.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Passes the ball. There for the catch.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish a run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. It's so hard to defend.
Gets the pass off. Harris bats it down. Khalid had the coverage on the play. Here's the give. Adibi makes the tackle. He hasn't had a good first half at all. Just can't seem to get through this defense. He needs to get the pass off. Williams with his third reception. There's a flag on the play. And this one looks like it's going to come back. First and long now after the penalty. He passes short. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle.
Yeah, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
The stop was made by Harper. They get 3 yards on the play.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run. So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute. That's the kind of pitch and catch you just love to see in the NFL. And the difference is these quarterbacks' abilities to zip it into little tight spaces, and these receivers don't miss.
New York has a 3-point lead. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. The Eagles will look to build momentum by getting another touchdown on this series. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
Passes it. There for the reception. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. They'll get in for the touchdown. The Eagles need just 2 plays to go 75 yards. Up and good. Here's your sprint drive summary. Philadelphia is up by 4. From his own goal line. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. The Giants were able to put a scoring drive together on their last time out. The pass is away. Tackle was made by White.
The Giants are doing a pretty good job in the passing game. The receivers are finding some space in the secondary, and the ball is getting there on time.
He rolls out to the right. He leads. It's caught.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that, that was fun to watch.
Talib was there on the tackle.
The Giants are getting on a bit of a roll here. Nice play calling and good execution. The defense looks a little confused right now.
End zone. It's tipped. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up.
On the play. Second down.
And now we'll see who can get the bigger push. Gives to the back. Tackle is made by Harper. Short throw to the left. Almost picked. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
At the 30, they get him at the 32-yard line.
The Eagles put together a really impressive drive that last time out. You can just see how confident they are right now.
Feeds it to the back. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line before several defenders bring him down. They'll keep it on the ground again. The offense calls a timeout. 3rd down, 5 yards for the first. Again with the carry.
Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure.
He got it.
And remember, those guys on the field can't see that yellow line, but sometimes they can feel it. That time, just enough for that first down.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
Tom, that was a run blitz on that play. They brought the middle linebacker effectively filling all the gaps, and there was simply nowhere for the running back to go.
Passes on the move. Williams makes the tackle. Scaife is able to make his fourth reception.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Shows a fake spike. A pickup of about 7.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
Let's send you to the studio for this brief halftime break.
Welcome to the halftime show. Let's get you caught up on what's happening around the league.
Let's catch you up on what's happening on the scoreboards. It's time to check out who's making noise around the NFL. Bird has rushed for over 75 yards. Taking a look at the stats from your game now, New York racked up over 250 yards in the first half. Philadelphia leads it by 4. Here are the highlights from your game.
The second half is about to begin. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Welcome back to the Meadowlands. He'll down it in the end zone. The Eagles come out looking to get another scoring drive going here. They got 3 last time. Hurst hands it off straight ahead. A gain of 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Passes. Leaping catch. Timmons was there to bring him down.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Hurst gives it up the middle.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
They hand it off. He fights forward to about the 33. Gain of 2. That'll bring up third down. He gets another carry. It appears to be short.
Well, I'm sure the defense was caught a little off guard by that run call there, but if you're going to call run there, you better pick up a first down or you're going to be reading about it in the newspaper the next day.
He'll bring it back to the 30. They'll set up shop at the 30. First down, 10 to go. Throws it. Makes the catch.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Slides down to the ground.
And usually you'll see a quarterback slide in that situation. A lot of times young guys in the NFL want to come out and put their head down, but usually those old war horses, they learn the hard way. You get hit, and you get hit hard trying to do that.
Third down coming up after that incompletion.
Get ready.
Gets the pass out. No completion. And it'll be fourth down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
And they'll down it at the 4-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. Flips it out short. Tackle was made by Paul Posluszny. Gain of 8 on the pass. Gives it off. This is close. They'll bring out the chains. The signal is a first down.
Short little run, but they didn't need much on that one. They decided to just go ahead and pick up the first down.
Passes to his left.
Just keeps the ball moving down the field. 6-yard gain and a little progress.
Hurst gives it up the middle. He fights forward to about the 23 before he's dropped by a host of tacklers. Still going.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He lost yardage on the play.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Throws it out. He makes another reception on the drive. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped.
The Eagles are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He gets out to about the 45-yard line before he's wrestled to the ground. Here's the pass. What a catch! Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. They're just inches short. And this is the 10th play of the drive. Passes it out. Leaping catch. To the 10. Touchdown Philly. Hurst has been a leader all season long. That touchdown pass makes it 35. Up and good. Let's take a look at the sprint drive summary. And he gets brought down hard.
The offense has to find a way to put some points on the board, and it has to start happening now.
Short pass to his left.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Here's the give. Trent Cole makes the tackle. Brooks found a hole and was able to pick up just around 7 yards. Good enough for the first down.
All right, all right, all right.
It's the tailback. The stop was made by Adibi.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker, a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Red 38, Red 38,
He throws right. Is there for the catch. Tackle was made by O.J. Atagwe. Williams brings in his 60th catch of the season. And the defense has a heavy rush.
Good pressure that time, and they forced a bad throw. Not much he could have done with the pocket collapsing like that.
Comes down with it. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. Brooks picks up about 4 yards with the catch. He's dragged down on the play. Williams gets to the quarterback for the first time this year. Turner is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. And takes a terrible bounce.
The Eagles look very strong that last offensive possession. They capped it off with a touchdown. Those are exactly the types of drives coaches love to see unless you're on the defensive side.
The halfback with the carry. About 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up second down. And that's the end of the third quarter. The score is 24-13. Eagles. The Eagles have possession and control of the game as we get ready to begin the fourth quarter. They hand it off. Darnell Dockett is there to bring him down.
That's what he is, baby.
We've got a third and 6. They hand it off. Still pushing. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
Dropped at the 36-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Gets the pass away. He catches it and is tackled immediately. He's had a great game, catching passes for 100 yards.
And 100 yards from any of your wideouts is a nice contribution. That really opens things up for your offense.
Dumps it out right. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Adibi drops him for a loss at the 36. Adibi has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Brinkley makes the tackle.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
Defense closing in. Talib comes away with a sack.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. if you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed a hot read and paid the price.
Dropped at the 21. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. Won't be stopped. A 7-yard play. That brings up second down.
Oh, yeah!
They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. They keep it on the ground with the tailback.
And as a play caller, when you see a successful running play like that, it makes you a little more confident to call it the next time.
He'll get the call again. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Darnell Dockett was there on the tackle. Up the middle with a fullback. Darnell Dockett makes the tackle. 7 yards there, and that makes it third down. Passes to his left. The stop was made by Howard.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Here's the give. Makes his way to about the 25. King makes the tackle. Bushrod gets another handoff. Still moving. Gains his way to the 16-yard line. DJ Moore was there on the tackle.
Get ready.
Here's the throw. He's there for the catch. First gets TD pass number 4 of the game. Extra point is good. Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint. He makes it out to about the 21-yard line. The Giants will set up shop at the 21-yard line. Short throw to the left. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass.
Get ready.
Short pass to his left.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
Red 38. Red 38.
Gets the pass away. Brinkley makes the tackle. That pass put him over 300 yards for the game.
And this offensive line's been getting it done with pass protection. I don't care who you have playing quarterback. If that guy's back there getting hit, it is awfully tough to throw for 300 yards.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Throws it. And it's tipped away. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass.
That includes countless membership benefits, such as priority seating on the club level, access to the priority parking lot, advanced ticket sales, and much more. Ask for more details.
Gets the ball away. Brooks makes his third catch of the game. First down now and 10 to go. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. just gets it off. He's now over 100 yards receiving in the game.
This is just one of those guys that can get separation. He always has a little space between him and the defender, making it easy on the quarterback.
Another touchdown for the wide receiver, and the defense got to be a little frustrated out there.
You know, they just can't get their hands on him. He's just too quick at the line of scrimmage. He's too quick coming in and out of his breaks, and he's making this defense look bad.
Less than 2 to go in our fourth quarter of play. The score, the Giants 23, the Eagles 31. And he's drilled. What a hit. There's not much left to do here except kill some clock. This game is pretty much over.
I have to agree with you on that one. Both teams have played incredibly hard out here today. It's been a tight game throughout, but a few running plays, and it looks like this one's going to be over.
The defense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining.
About one, boys.
Hands it off. Tackle was made by Paul Posluszny. That's a 7-yard gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. Passes the ball. Oliver, interception. At the 30, down the sideline. Touchdown, New York.
You know, some defensive players, you don't want to throw it in their zone because it might get intercepted. Some guys, you absolutely don't want to throw it there because they can turn it into a touchdown going the other way.
Huge play here. This for the tie.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Back right, back right. Stay outside, baby. Stay outside. Get ready.
On the ground with a tailback. And they won't get the 2. Should they have maybe tried to pass it there instead?
After watching that run, I would say yes. Because that sure didn't go anywhere.
The Eagles get to the ball. The Eagles will start this drive at the 38.
No, can't have that, baby. Can't have that.
Darnell Dockett makes the tackle. Dockett makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
Give me some.
Quick out. Pass is complete. Another positive game. That gives him 100 yards receiving for the game.
And this guy just knows how to make plays. He's somebody we've watched him throughout the course of his career, but especially here today, constantly in big situations making plays.
And this should be a kneel down as they just try to kill the clock.
Let's go. 38. Play right, 38. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let's go now. Let's go. Let's go now. Let's go. Let's turn it up. Keep right. Keep right. Make the stand, G. Move up, baby. Move up.
They take a knee. 3rd and 14 coming up here. That'll do it from the Meadowlands. Highlights are coming up.